everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be discussing some pretty big news that is happening this week in Formula 1. Let's get into it. So this week we are coming up to the final round of the season, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we have a brand new driver joining us for this last race and throughout 2025. It is the beginning of a new era, just came up with that, for, please welcome, Jack Doohan. Now, former Alpine Virtuosi Academy reserve driver, he is an Australian and has competed in many motorsports. Before he is going to be replacing, that's for later in the video. But he was born January 2003, and here are some of his motor racing things. So 2023, he was Alpine F1 reserve driver, Alpine Academy driver. He was the 2022 FIA Formula 2 Championship. He got 6th as an Alpine Academy driver. 2021 FIA Formula 2, Formula 3, 2019-2020 F3 Asian, and then a bunch of others down to karting back in 2011. Now, this is his dad. You may recognize him, Mick Doohan. He is a 5-time winner of the 500cc championship. I'm not too sure on motocross. Now, road bikes. You can tell I don't know much about them. Now, he will be alongside Liam Lawson, Oscar Piastri, and Daniel Ricciardo, one of 4 drivers in the Oceanic region to compete in Formula 1 in just 2 years. And it's great to see. It's probably the highest amount of different countries that have been competing. Now, who is Jack Doohan replacing? Well, that would be Esteban Ocon. Now, the French driver, he had a hard time getting into Formula 1. He was quite poor. But, yes, he is French, with racing for a French team, or was. So, you know, croissant, baguette. But he's being replaced for good reason, and I feel like he should have been replaced sooner. He's been having a hard time in F1. Here are some of his
and he's slowed right down, and he is veered over into the centre of the track.
And on the clip, on the onboard,
actually happened
can't show for copyright reasons, he literally doesn't even make contact with
Magnussen on the time lap and he decelerated.
Wheel to wheel, the two Force Indians, and yes, they did touch. It's Baku from last year, it's Spa from last year, all over again, and it's Ocon who is squeezed into the wall by his teammate.
Yeah, contact, because there's no room, and Esteban really can't.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been out there, to be frank. I don't think that's a smart place to...
Inside
now,
he goes.
Here, this is probably his most dumb crash, in my opinion. So Max Verstappen was leading the Brazil race, and then Esteban, who...
he was coming back at him to unlap himself, wasn't he? It was Esteban Ocon, but
and
it's the leader.
He just drives in on Max.
And he's still fighting with him, but I must say it was the front face of his right rear that took him pounding. They are designed to absorb a lot of that, but it can damage the suspension or the drive shaft.
So look, Ocon's on super soft tyres, fresher super soft tyres. If he's got the pace, then he is allowed.
Is this another go?
Now, 2017
going through
Belgium,
La Source.
Again,
Perez and Ocon, as we go down and right on board with Ocon towards the Rouge, and once again they have touched, and for the second time in this race the two Force Indians get 2 cars together, and it is a puncture for Sergio Perez, and that is his race absolutely ruined as Ocon tried to go down the inside. Perez cut him off.
And a broken front wing as well. Debris all over the track. We're going to have to see, I think, it's
Sergei Sorokin, who started 11, has a big puncture there, as we can see. Down the inside, Kimi Räikkönen, Ocon squeezed him. There was no room. Did Ocon know he was there? He certainly felt it when the Ferrari ran into him.
Yeah, Ocon knew he was there. He'd kind of blocked. He'd left the door open. I think with Ocon, you've got to give him a bit more space than that. Kimi's not going to back off right at the last minute, and you've got to let 2 cars get through.
Now, for this moment, Esteban Ocon going round the outside of Grosjean. Grosjean collides with Ocon.
Fault. He just kind of drove in. So Magnussen was coming through the corner, experienced a bit of a steering problem, and he basically veered into Ocon, causing them to collide, but Ocon was still a bit too close. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you think that Jack Doohan is going to absolutely cook on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, then give this video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll be very grateful for it. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.